Hey everybody, Andy here. Just wanted to give a quick update and explain from the past video. First and foremost, I spoke about the dividends and when we would pull them, and I had said something about a quarter. Heard from several of you, and you don't like that idea. Okay, that's fine. Most of you said you wanted a dollar. A dollar it is. That will be our official take, is that we will wait until the exchange rate is at least, at minimum, 1 to 1. Okay? When I said that, I wasn't considering that, we want big. So, but I heard from enough of you. I didn't hear anybody saying, great, yes, a quarter, a dime, anything else. Everything that I heard was at a dollar. So I'm going to take the consensus of what you want. It's not being wishy-washy. I threw a number out there in a discussion, told you about it. It's not something you want. That's fine with me. So we are officially going to wait to consider a major change in the rate of the Iraqi dinar to equal one dinar to $1. Okay, that is going to be considered written in stone. Okay, we're not going to be wishy-washy about it. We're going to set it and forget it. So we are going to wait for $1. And who knows? I mean, if they actually just flip a switch and it's 2, 3, 4, whatever, then it's all a moot point anyway. But in the event of a float, then if we will wait until it reaches $1, then we will start pulling dividends. Okay. Uh, just real quick, some of you thought in my last video that I was mean, angry. Someone even threw in that I was a tyrant. Nothing could be further from the truth, and I apologize if that's how I came across. When I've got 20 things going on, and I put a video together real quick, and I was probably in my head thinking something else. I went back and listened, which I don't very often do, and I didn't see where I sounded mean or angry, but evidently I did, and I apologize for that. Not my intention. I'm so not an angry person, so I can talk your ear off, but angry or mean, a lot of the things I say can come across that way, especially when it comes to politics and other things. But I'm passionate, but I'm not mean about it. At least I didn't think I was. If I offended anybody, I apologize. Not my intent. Just know that if there's any information that I can get out to you, I will get it out to you regarding our investment. I'm not going to do Iraqi news. I can't tell you, yes, they did or didn't do something, HCL or this or this or this. I don't have any more information than any of you do. If I hear something strong and positive from our broker, then of course I would translate that to you as factual information. They don't speak about any kind of rate change. They will not. They just flat out refuse to answer any questions that I've given them. And I sort of understand that. We're not anybody special that they would give insider information to or anything like that. So we got to live with whatever they choose to give us. And when it comes to rate changes or timelines or any of that stuff, they are completely silent. So I will bring you any information that relates to our investment as soon as I have it. A part, something I need to clarify. People talked about how we would report dividends that we distribute. Okay. When I talk dividends, that's dividends that they are paying the account. when they send us the funds, they are going to be sending it to our trust. And our trust will dispense funds. So it's on on your end, it's going to be a trust beneficiary payment. The funds that you receive from a trust. How that's taxed, how you report is on you. I really don't know for sure all the ins and outs of that, or the tax implications or liabilities. So that's on you. What I will do is distribute the the funds that we have according to the agreement that we have. And then at the end of that year, I will report on the specific form required from the trust. So the money you receive, you're not getting dividend payments. You are receiving funds as a beneficiary of the trust. Okay? And we'll get into a lot more of that later on, but just know that we would collect dividends from the broker. I would disperse payments and I would disperse funds from a to you as a beneficiary of the trust. Because if you remember when we said you're not investing in Iraqi stocks, you are not buying stocks, you are not investing in Iraq. You invested in Woolard Enterprises, and Woolard Enterprises invested those funds. Now it comes back. Woolard Enterprises Trust will be redistributing funds, and that will be reported as beneficiary income, or how what I don't know the legal terminology, but it will be distributed from the trust. All basically, I guess, the same. I don't know, but you would have to get with a tax consultant, tax attorney, a tax advisor of some sort to figure out on your end how you would be responsible for those taxes. At worst, you would report it as ordinary income. I don't know if it's going to be short, long-term capital gains. I don't know. And along with you, I will figure it out because I will be taking a distribution as well, as I have blocks. So when I send it to you, I'll be sending it to me as well, separate from the trust. So however all that works out, and we'll have some phone calls, and we'll have meetings and gatherings and what have you, and we are going to not leave you out in the dark. We'll provide all the information that we can at the time when it's essential to find out. Right now there's no point to it, but when we get closer to actually distributing funds, or sometime within the year that we have distributed those funds, you should have a lot more answers. But it's premature right now to try and answer every question that every person will have. But we'll get there, and that's all we can do at that point. The information that we have or that we need, once there has been a rate change, then I will be in touch with each one of you. Most of you I will be on the phone with at some point, so I will be able to answer all your questions. I will let you know what our plans are, and we'll individually take care of business with each and every one of you. Okay? Not going anywhere, not doing, we're waiting. And how long we have to continue to wait, I don't know. Nobody does. So we'll just keep riding this wave, and hopefully it'll all be over soon. But I just want to clarify a few things. Dollar for dollar, that's our rate. That's considered, and you'll see me put something out there, a substantial rate change. That is our substantial rate change. Okay, and when I say we're waiting on a rate change, we're waiting on a new rate or whatever, it's only a rate change for us and us drawing dividends if it is at least $1 to $1. So anybody who took what I said about the quarter as gospel, or that was in blood, just know that it was a discussion I had from the day prior, and it wasn't set in stone. This is set in stone, 1-to-1. All right. So I just wanted to clear all that up. And if I sounded angry, mean, or tyrannical in my last call, which I cannot figure out how, but no matter what, if I offended anybody, I apologize. I am certainly not an angry person, and I enjoy life. I don't even get mad that often at all. I can get a little frustrated, and you may have heard something where I'm trying to hurry up and get through so I can get on to the other 20 things I had going at the time. But there's no excuse. If I came across angry or whatever, then I apologize for that. And it's not my goal to mistreat or abuse anybody. And that's it, folks. I am so looking forward to this finally happening, and we can move on into the next chapter of our lives, and we'll go from there. But if it sounded like I didn't want anybody to write me for any reason, that is far from what I wanted. As far as bringing me news and information, when I said there are several that do, you all bring me a lot of different points of view, a lot of different articles. I'm not saying don't, or I'm not saying stop. There's only one person I ask not to hear from anymore, and thank you, you have it. I don't know if he's posted more videos or whatever, but I haven't been sent those links, so thank you for that. And yeah, nothing has changed, folks. If you've got information, there are only a handful of people that incessantly ask for things that have nothing to do with our group, and or only slightly related to our investment. And I just, those are the ones that I was kind of targeting. Normal everyday business. If you got questions, ask. I'm here. So I'm just trying to make sure that most of you, and well, 90+% understand. There are just simply a few that take it to another level, okay? And I won't ever address that again as far as a group setting, a video or anything. I will take it up with them individually, and if I do come across mean or angry with them, so be it. I can't control everybody's emotions, and I'm never going to say something that everybody likes. There's always going to be one out there. So I'm going to do what I have to do. You do what you have to do, and we'll try to meet in the middle and be happy about it. Okay? All right. Thanks. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. God bless you all. Take care.